polymerization. Okay, based on the nature of ion used for the initiation process, ionic polymerization classified in a two type. There are a cationic polymerization and anionic polymerization. Okay, here we discuss about first cationic polymerization. In a cationic polymerization depends on the uses of cationic initiator, which include reagent capable of providing positive ion or a H plus ion. So in a cationic polymerization, the initiation was carried out by positive ion or a H plus ion. Okay, typical example are aluminum chloride with water, AlCl3 plus H2O, or a boron trifluoride with water. Okay, this type of initiator are used in a cationic polymerization. The cationic polymerization are generally carried out with a monomer containing electron releasing group. Okay, electron releasing group in a carbon carbon double bond. Okay, so the derivative of ethene, which contain electron releasing group, are generally undergo cationic polymerization. Okay, they include propylene. In a propylene there is a methyl group with a ethene. Okay, so methyl group are a electron releasing group or a phenyl group. Okay, phenyl group also make a double bond electron richer. Then this type of monomer are undergo polymerization with the help of initiator are a H plus or a positive ion. The first step of a chain polymerization, cationic polymerization, is a chain initiation. Okay, so in the chain initiation, we are taking example of BF3 boron trifluoride plus water. Okay, in this reaction H plus are formed in initiation step. Okay, in initiation H plus are formed. This proton which generated in a initiation step are added to carbon carbon double bond of alkene and forms a stable carb cation. Okay, in the initiation process the stable carb cation is formed. These are the H plus or a positive ion which are generated in a initiation step. Okay, this initiation step positive ion or H plus ion is formed, which are react with a monomer which contain electron. This group are electron releasing group. Okay, in this initiation step proton are added to the double bond and forms a stable carb cation. Okay, the stable carb cation are these carb cation are stabilized by electron releasing group. So the charge, positive charge which are made in a this carbon. So this step are initiation step. Here we are generate a new large molecular weighted initiator, and these species are active species which are undergo propagation reaction. Okay, in the species new monomer are added. Okay, reaction with a new monomer is carried out. Okay, this new generated carb cation react with a monomer carbon carbon double bond and forms a this type of species. Okay, now the molecular weight of active species are increased and this positive charge are remain as it is. Okay, now this positive charge react with another monomer and forms a and become the chain become bigger and bigger. So this step are propagation step. Okay, now the last process of a cationic polymerization is a chain termination. Okay, the reaction is terminated by combination of carb cation with a negative ion or by loss of a proton. Okay, in a cationic polymerization, the chain termination is carried out by negative ion or by loss of a proton. Okay, this is a polymer chain which are formed by chain propagation. Now we have to make it a neutral for making of a polymer. Okay, so to terminate this charge or a polymerization reaction, we have used this type of negative radical which absorb a proton and become this polymer neutral. Okay, so this hydrogen which are reacted with or absorbed by this negative radical and forms a carbon carbon double bond and chain are terminated. Okay, so in the termination reaction the neutral polymer are obtained. Okay, so this is a cationic polymerization. The main thing in a cationic polymerization are only those monomer which undergo cationic polymerization are the derivatives of ethene which contain electron releasing group, and as a initiator in a cationic polymerization generally positive radical or H plus radical are used as a chain initiator. Okay, now we discuss about anionic polymerization. In anionic polymerization depend on the use of anionic initiator which include reagent capable of providing negative charge. Okay, so in a anionic polymerization the polymerization initiation is carried out by the initiator which provide a negative charge. Okay, so typical catalyst include sodium in liquid ammonia, alkali metal, alkyls, Grignard reagent and triphenyl methyl sodium. Okay, these are the initiator which are used in a anionic polymerization. So these all are initiator are produce a negative charge. Okay, negative charge species which added into a monomer and initiate the chain reaction. Okay, they are effective with the monomer containing electron withdrawing group. Okay, so the anionic polymerization are carried out on a monomer which contain electron withdrawing group. Okay, so electron withdrawing group stabilize the negative charge produced on a monomer. So the anionic polymerization carried out only for the species or a derivatives of ethene which have a electron withdrawing group. Okay, the typical example of electron withdrawing group are cyanide group, chloride group, acid group, ester group. Generally these group are attached with attached to the vinyl position and it forms a electron withdrawing effect and make a negative charge stable on a active species. Okay, so in anionic polymerization the example of monomer are acrylonitrile. Okay, acrylonitrile, vinyl chloride, methyl acrylate which are containing electron withdrawing group are a example of the monomer which undergo anionic polymerization. To obtain the anionic polymerization, okay, in anionic polymerization a chain initiation is carried out by a negative charged species. Okay, we have example of this potassium amide as a initiator in this reaction. Okay, So the chain propagation was chain initiation was carried out by this potassium amide salt. In this salt, these amide molecules are added to the monomer. Here this negatively charged amide attack on this carbon, and thus double bond are shifted to this carbon. Okay, so here is the molecule. In this molecule, here is a negative charge stabilized by electron withdrawing group. Okay, so the chain initiation is done. Okay, these molecule are the negative radical or anion which are formed by initiation. These anion are further undergo a propagation reaction with the another monomer. So these active species or anion are react with another monomer, okay, by attacking on a double bond. This double bond are shifted to this carbon and new active species are generated. Okay, so this is a chain propagation of anionic polymerization. Okay, chain termination of the anionic polymerization. There are no method, specific method for the termination of anionic polymerization, although the internal impurity which are act as a termination of a polymer chain or a spontaneous termination occur because of the concentration of carb anion center decay over time. Okay, this type of chain which contain anion in their polymer structure, due to decay of time, the anion are decomposed and forms a stable polymers. Another method of terminating the chain anionic polymerization is a liberation of hydride ion. Okay, by liberating of hydride ion, the polymer become stable or a neutral. Okay, these are the step of a chain termination in a anionic polymerization. Okay, next is a coordination polymerization. Okay, coordination polymerization is the subclass of addition polymerization. It usually involves transition metal catalyst. Here the active species is a coordination compound which initiate the polymerization reaction by adding to the monomers carbon-carbon double bond. Okay, the coordination complex of a transition metal act as a initiator in a monomers carbon-carbon double bond. The most important catalyst for a coordination polymerization is a Ziegler-Natta catalyst. Okay, so Ziegler-Natta catalyst combine the transition metal compound such as a chloride of titanium with a organometallic compound like a organometallic compound of aluminium, etc. Okay, an important property of this catalyst is they yield a stereoregular polymer. Okay, when the higher alkene are polymerized. Okay, the specific characteristic of coordination polymerization or a Ziegler-Natta catalyst is it will produce only stereoregular polymers. Okay, polymerization of a propene produce polypropene with a high selectivity. Okay, the Ziegler-Natta catalyst produce a polymer which are highly stereospecific and stereoregular polymer. Okay, branching will not occur through this mechanism since no radical are involved. Okay, in the Ziegler-Natta catalyst only chain with no branching are produced. The active site of growing chain is a carbon atom directly bound to the metal. Okay, the active site is a the carbon which are bound to the metal ion. Okay, it does not contain any charge or a radical, so the polymer which are produced are a only chain. In this polymerization there are a no branching. Okay, there are a special type of coordination catalyst comparing two compounds which are generally referred as a catalyst and co-catalyst. Okay, these Ziegler-Natta catalysts are form of a two component. One is a catalyst and another is a co-catalyst. The catalyst component consists of a chloride of titanium. Okay, in a Ziegler-Natta catalyst, titanium chloride is used as a catalyst and co-catalyst, which are organometallic compound such as triethyl aluminum. Okay, triethyl aluminum, which act as a co-catalyst in a coordination polymerization. Okay, triethyl aluminum act as a electron acceptor, where titanium chloride, okay, chloride of titanium, which act as a electron donor. Okay, and by getting together it forms a coordination complex. Okay, the complex form now act as a active center. Okay, here is a example of Ziegler-Natta catalyst in which salt of titanium and salt of organometallic compound of aluminum, which are form a complex of this type. Okay, in this type of complex, aluminum is a electron acceptor and titanium is a electron donor. Okay, and by getting together it will forms a complex of this type. Okay, now this type of a complex are used in a initiation step. Okay, these are the first one is the initiation step in Ziegler-Natta catalyst. These catalysts are react with a derivatives of ethene. Okay, here is an example of propene. In this method, propene